Hey, what's up, Hydration Nation? Really quick video, I should say. So, we are going to talk about the Gridiron Studio Jungle Mask set. I'm pretty sure I said the name wrong. I said that because I didn't want to call it what it was. I want to avoid any sort of issue they are going to have with that. But we're going to talk about the Jungle Hunter set. And I got it on a little, it's cool because it came with a little stand too. So let's tap the phone for focus. Still trying to figure out the settings on the new camera, even though it still is a Nikon. I'm having some issues with its the light of the aperture, as it doesn't work well for video. So yeah, we're gonna talk about this Jungle Hunter set. This is a cool biomass based on and inspired by the Predator stuff that they use as a crossover for popping on 1/12 scale figures. And we're gonna get into that. Here we have our little 3D printed stand that they created for it. Then we have our 3D printed mask. Now, what's really cool about the sculpt is that it is meant to fit head sculpts in there, right? Only issue is I would recommend that you use smooth head sculpts. So I have 3 characters that we can use that we're going to test up with that. So the first thing I want to talk about is the mask that it comes with, because it is a set. It comes with a claw and a weapon, a firearm. So the first thing I want to talk about is I'm going to try it on a torpedo, which means it technically should work on the eel as well. I'm going to try torpedo because he has a smooth head. And also if I wanted to get some underwater mission stuff going. So as you can see here, it does fit on a torpedo head. And if you are reading the current Marvel comic stuff, just know that there is a human running around in Predator and Predator armor. So this is why this is a really cool crossover that I'm here for, because there's also a Dark Horse story about aquatic predators, which was really dope. The art was like watercolor based and it was really nice. So this looks really cool on top of torpedo, which means it should fit on eel. So I just wanted to show that off. Let's pop that head off. And as you can see on the sides, it'll be a little tight, but you should be able to wiggle it off. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Next up, we have a Valaverse figure. And because I've been using these guys in the background for a while, and it actually looks really fantastic on a Valaverse figure. As we set it up, looking really, really nice. What's cool about this is if you want to do your Jungle Hunter stuff, you have this. So let's pop it off. Last but not least, the one that I actually used it for photo for that inspired me to do this video is going to be our Python Patrol Officer. Using this head, because I didn't use the other head, I used this one for most of the photos, and it fits right on. But also, it actually looks fantastic with this gear and gives me very Predator vibes for it. So I just want to show that off. Now, with that being said, there's also another item. There's going to be a computer, not a computer, the claw set. So here we are, we're just gonna just swap that on as you ride it up to the side of the arm to fit. And it looks really good on this guy as it could be a Predator Hunter. And you're just gonna tab this piece in. Now on the set, this actually comes on there, but it can be removed. That way you can just have it set up the way you want. And I kind of want to buy another set so I could get double clawed up. As you can see, because of the locks, it could end up sitting high, but you can adjust it inside the head to just move down, then you'll have it. If you want, we're gonna try this on the Valaverse figure. See how we stack it up on there. And as you can see, it still fits on a Valaverse figure as well. Looking ooh, still looks really good. I'm gonna put that back on so you can see how that looks. It actually has a little bit of a better clearance on the Valaverse one for the wrist, right? And just for funsies, we're gonna try it out on torpedo. Which I feel like on torpedo, it rides up probably a little bit higher. Yeah, it does ride a little bit higher up, but still works. Last but not least, we have our firearm. I don't know what kind of weapon this is, but I do know it has a reverse turned around. Well, yeah, it's a reverse to buttstock, and it doesn't look like it comes out, but the magazine is removable, right? I probably worn out those tolerances on there. And it does have a suppressor. I'm not gonna call it a silencer. I learned some stuff. And it's a double magazine too, which I first learned about in my John Wick video, because people were schooling me about the double clip. Yeah, this part is the clip, but it's a double clipped magazine. Our buttstock is turned in, so I'm assuming that if you wanted to turn it out, you can probably buy another set from Gridiron. And also there is a sight on top for you to use. And it does have a little peephole, so that way you can add effect parts. Let's double check and see what kind of effect parts it takes. And it does take Hasbro effects. And I think I have a Mezco one lying around. I do. Mezco 1 is too loose, so it's definitely a Hasbro firearm, which means it probably fits Valaverse as well. So yeah. In the meantime, guys, I just want to knock out this short video. And now I'm a little inspired, so I'm going to probably take more photos, because in the photos that I took, I used mostly just this guy. But now I kind of want to use Torpedo and the Valaverse figure. Maybe I could do an aquatic setup. But I do want to thank you guys, the Hydration Nation, for tuning in and watching. I appreciate you guys, man. We are here on a new journey. I feel fantastic. I've beaten back the cold that I had. And most of all, everyone's been really, really great about me hitting 100K, and it's been quite positive. And that is such an uplifting thing that has left me so upbeat. So yeah, I bangs with y'all hard, and I appreciate it. So, as always, please, you're always doing good and being good. So I don't have to tell you that anymore, but I'm going to continue to tell you that because you guys are wonderful. So please, if you haven't heard today, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.